How can Holiday Rental software help you to attract global guests? Hello and welcome to another episode of Smashing Your Goals with Holiday Rental software, brought to you by Bookster. If you're a holiday rental owner or a manager, then this podcast is for you. Have you wondered how to expand your reach and attract guests from around the world? Local and domestic guests are great, but perhaps you want to be seen by a more global audience, as they can spend more, they stay longer, and help fill up your calendar. Well, that's what we're going to discuss today on Smashing Your Goals with Holiday Rental software. But before we get started, I'd like to share with you an article to help if you're not using holiday rental software yet, or you're thinking of changing software for your holiday rental business. On our website, booksterhq.com, you can view the article called Questions to Ask During a Holiday Rental Software Demo, or you can download it from here from the show notes. But for now, on with the show. When you focus on attracting international guests, you open up your business to a larger, more diverse market. It means that your property is not just visible to local tourists, but also to a global audience. And this global audience has diverse travel plans, which opens up the opportunities for different booking lengths and booking demand at different parts of the year. Now, this has a number of different benefits for your company. Longer bookings mean less turnover, which reduces the amount of time you spend managing your cleaners' schedules and reduces the risk of wear and tear in your property. Bookings during your low season, or those shoulder periods between off-season and high season, can reduce the risk of vacant periods at a time when it can be quite financially difficult to run holiday rentals. But how can you stand out amongst that sea of holiday rentals? Well, that's where holiday rental software comes into play. Before we talk about how software can help, it's important to understand the journey an international guest takes when booking your property. From the moment they land on your website or they discover your listing through a booking channel, their experience with you begins. Everything needs to feel warming. It needs to feel welcoming, easy, and cater to their needs. So let's look at the key areas where software can make a significant difference in attracting and converting those global guests. The first barrier many international guests face is language. If your website is only in English, you may be missing out on guests who feel more comfortable in their native language. Good holiday rental software can offer features for your website, like automatic translation, allowing you to present your property details in multiple languages. This provides a friendly, familiar interface that boosts confidence and trust, making them more likely to book with you. Now that your international guests have found your property on your website and seen the price, how do you seal the deal? Well, offering secure payment options is essential. Some regions may prefer paying by credit card, or even newer options such as Google Pay or Apple Pay. Your holiday rental software may be able to help you with this, allowing you to integrate a payment gateway into your website. This not only helps you to process payments from across the globe, but it ensures that they are secure, and that gives peace of mind to both you and your international guests. But let's say a guest isn't looking for your individual website. Perhaps they're thinking about looking on a channel. International guests are often unfamiliar with smaller regional booking platforms, so your property needs to be visible on global booking channels like Airbnb or Booking.com and Vrbo. However, managing multiple platforms, it can be overwhelming. And this is where holiday rental software and its channel manager part of the business becomes a game changer. With some holiday rental software, you can connect and sync your property listings across multiple global channels. With a full connection, the software will send your availability, your pricing, and your booking information immediately to each platform, saving you time and reducing the risk of double bookings. This way, no matter where in the world a guest is searching, they can find your property and they can book with confidence. Once your guests have booked, the next step is communication. Good communication helps to build trust, especially when guests are booking from another country. We'll cover guest communication more in a future session, but the important aspect for now is knowing that it can happen automatically and reliably. Many holiday rental software tools automate that communication with your guests, which takes a huge strain off your daily tasks, but it keeps the guests informed and it keeps them confident in you and their booking with you, which makes them less likely to cancel. Finally, one of the most powerful tools that holiday rental software provides you is data. When you start attracting international guests, it's essential to understand their behavior and their preferences. Holiday rental software can help you track key data like booking patterns, popular travel dates, and cancellation trends. By checking this data, you can make informed decisions about where to focus your marketing efforts and how to adjust your pricing strategies for different markets. One thing I'd like to mention here is data blindness. This happens when you have a huge quantity of data and it's all very interesting, but you're not sure what actions to take with it. I'd recommend that you start asking yourself some questions and then make conclusions and take action based on those answers that you find. So, for example, in what months do you receive bookings from national or local guests compared to bookings from international guests? The action you can take from this is to promote your properties more actively to international guests around the time that they usually make the bookings. Another question: what countries do international guests visit you from? You can use that data to add more amenities or to more heavily promote those amenities that are going to appeal to those guests. And the interesting thing you can do here is not only look at where your guests are coming from, but look at the reviews that they've left you. If they're mentioning specific amenities that they really liked, then you know that those amenities appeal to guests from those particular countries, and you can do more promotion working on that. So let's sum up what we've covered here. Expanding your reach to attract global guests can transform your holiday rental business, and with the right software, it becomes much easier. From offering multilingual websites and secure payment options, to integrating with global booking channels and automating communication, holiday rental software gives you the tools to appeal to international guests with ease. Remember, it's all about making the booking process as smooth and as welcoming as possible. So by leveraging the features that your software offers, you can not only attract global guests, but you can create this seamless, enjoyable experience that keeps them coming back and recommending your business to their friends. Let's take a moment here. I'd like to remind you that if you'd like to try out Bookster and the tools that we offer, you can register on booksterhq.com for free, and you can check out some of the great tools that will help you run your short-let business. In today's podcast pointer, we're diving into one of my favorite features of Bookster, offering free extra services to enhance your guest experience. These small gestures can have a big impact, making your property stand out in a crowded market and ensuring guests feel valued from the moment they book. Your options are endless and could include thoughtful touches like a free child high chair, or a doggy hamper, or a gift box with local goodies. But why are these extras so important? Well, today's travellers are looking for unique, memorable experiences. By providing complimentary services, you're creating a welcoming atmosphere that encourages guests to choose your property over others. Not only do these extras enhance the overall experience, they can also lead to glowing reviews and repeat bookings. With Bookster, managing these free services is a breeze. You can easily set up and showcase the extras on your property's listing, allowing guests to select what they want at the time of booking. The software automatically displays this information in your booking data for you and your turnover staff, as well as to the guest in their guest area, so everyone is clear on who is getting what. This feature not only enhances their stay, but also simplifies your operations, allowing you to focus on what you do best, providing an exceptional holiday experience for your guests. In the next session, we'll be continuing with improving your guests' experience. So until then, take care. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Smashing Your Goals with Holiday Rental Software. If you liked the episode, or you know someone in the holiday rental industry that would enjoy it, please leave a review on podchaser.com, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you download and listen to your podcast. If you've got any questions, please do get in touch. You can contact us on our Facebook page, which is Bookster HQ, or you can contact us through our website, and there's more information there, and you can ask for a demo on how Bookster can help you at booksterhq.com. And remember, we believe that experiences matter, so whenever you're choosing a software service, make sure you choose one that considers your needs and the needs of your team and your guests.